Hey, it's Rachel from Scrappy Happy. Come on, let's get crafty together. Thanks for joining me for another crafty episode. This is something a little different. I am going to do a craft along with me. I love Julie Nutting doll stamps. I have a huge collection of them and I've kind of forgotten about them as I kind of returned back to crafting during the pandemic. These projects were great projects to do when I was a new mom with two kids and I wanted to be able to do a little crafting and a quick little craft project when I had a few minutes just before bed. So this wasn't a very long project in real time, maybe about 45 minutes or so. And as you saw, I had a little crafty kit at the beginning with a whole bunch of things already prepped. And I found that in the process of going through everything in my room. So I thought I would take this opportunity to create a little fall doll tag and do a craft with me video, something I haven't really done much of. So bear with me if there's any parts where you can't see bits of what I'm doing. I'm just getting the framing and the videoing all right. So here I am cutting out the holes of the arms. I'm using a crazy X-Acto knife there. Definitely not a precision one. have I did have an X-Acto knife. I'm not sure where it's gone. The lid got lost and I put it somewhere safe, but so safe I don't know where I put it. So with these dolls, everything is stamped, the doll on the pattern paper, on a cream cardstock, and then I was just figuring out how I was going to put all these pieces together to make a darling little tag that could be put on a card or sent with Happy Mail. I'm not really quite sure what I'm going to do with it once it's made, but it was still fun to just sit down and create this craft project. So everything with these is fussy cut and layered, so it is sometimes tedious, but it's relaxing, I find, to go through and just cut these pieces up and glue them down and piece them together. So I didn't know what exactly to do with this doll, but I decided to put the dark color as the shirt, and then I put the shawl in the plaid pattern, even though I really liked that pattern, and then the pocket piece as well. And then the rest of the doll is just colored. So I was looking for my Uhuhu markers to figure out a good hair color and shoe color. So the first shoe color I did a little swatch. It was too dark. So this is a darker gray. So you can still see the lines underneath the shoes once it's colored. That's important to me. So that's what I did there. And then I colored in the lips. And then I found a pretty little color for the blue eyes because I have blue eyes. So let's make her like me. And then I just went ahead and colored the hair with one of the browns. I'm sorry, I don't remember the color I used. I just pulled something and swatched it and thought, hey, that's going to work here. So just go along and slowly color the hair. It works really well just to go along and take your time. And again, this is just something relaxing to do if you have a few minutes in your craft room, especially if you make the kits up ahead of time. I forgot all about this. So this kit was made up with back in the days where I was on a Facebook group where we did swaps of tags. So this is skin color paper, but I found coloring in the skin color just made it a little bit more richer. And then I used my white gel marker just to do the highlighting and color in the whites of the eyes. It just brings a lot more depth to the stamped image when you do that. And so everything's just layered up nice. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut out the arms one more time. Just careful. I really need a better X-Acto knife, but I was careful and it worked okay. So just beautifully done there, and it just makes the image have more depth once you glue it onto the tag that we're going to make, the tag base. So I'm just going through and slowly taking my time, cutting around all the lines of the hair. That's the hardest part, I would say, is just cutting around that, but just take your time. I move the paper rather than the scissors. You get a way more precise cut when you're cutting around the doll itself. And so you just go along and cut the doll around the shoes and everything's all ready to go. Now these stamps don't come with faces, but I have some Peachy Keen face stamps that I like to use. So I just feel like it brings the dolls to life when they have a face. So the tag measured 4¼ by 8, I believe. So I just took this plaid piece of paper, and it was going to be the top, and cut it down a little less than 4. I don't know what happened, if it just didn't have a straight edge when I was cutting, but the line was really wonky. So I just decided to just touch that up again. And then I did the flower bottom and cut that one to be the same width and 3 inches wide. So put that all on there, and then I decided to just put on the base. Now you could put way more layers and do all that stuff. However, I just kept this a really simple card because I hadn't made one, and I thought this is going to be a really fun PHA challenge. So if you're inspired by this, I'm going to encourage all my crafty pals out on YouTube or Instagram to use the hashtag PHA Julie Nutting Fall Doll 2021. I think I'm going to be hosting different challenges with these dolls, so please stay tuned on my Instagram and here on my YouTube channel to join in on the Julie Nutting doll fun. Now, if you don't have a Julie Nutting doll, use another doll stamp. There is really no right or wrong. I'm just thinking this is going to get me to use some of the dolls that I have, because I have some that I haven't even used yet and are brand new. Eeks. So, as you can see, I popped up the doll onto the paper and took the sticker pack that was in the kit and just used all those chipboard stickers on this one tag. So I'm going to have to figure out what I can do in my bag of goodies and use that for the future tags that I'm going to make. So if you made it this far, I'm going to do a small little giveaway where I give you away a little kit for this doll creation. So if you type in the bottom, "Happy Fall, y'all," I will enter you into a challenge to win a Julie Nutting doll tag kit. So happy fall, y'all, in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this Craft With Me video, and we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.